That's cool. So there is so much to do, so much to see. And then to top it off, you can't forget the race. All right, Daytona 500. Buckle up your seatbelt. All right, so the Academy Awards also takes place on Sunday.
I can't wait.
You can't wait. I can, because I can't sit through the Oscars.
It's good.
I mean, I can only take it in bits and pieces.
Yeah, kind of like me in sports.
Now, I'm not as big a movie buff as I used to be when I was a kid, but I still like movies. I want to know, what are your top 5 sports movies?
Top 5 favorite sports movies?
Yes.
Wow, that's a good question. Field of Dreams. Definitely.
Okay.
A League of Their Own.
Okay.
Love and Basketball.
Yes.
Remember the Titans.
Good one.
And of course, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, oh man, I love that movie.
That was awesome.
Okay, we got some similarities in my top 5, but I got Major League, Hoosiers. I do have a League of Their Own. I have Friday Night Lights, and I did have Field of Dreams, but I kind of replaced it with The Hurricane.
Oh, okay.
Because Denzel Washington is my favorite actor. You have Denzel Washington movie too with Remember the Titans.
Yeah. So that's
okay.
Good.
With all this sports movie talk, I created an unscientific poll.
Really?
Well, I just asked a couple of my folks.
Oh, okay. I get it.
What were some of their favorite sports movies? And I want to see if you fall in line with it. Raging Bull.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Robert De Niro, great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Creed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did you see Creed?
I know it's,
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, okay. I know it's that coming from the Rocky.
Yeah, and then, of course, the original Rocky.
Yeah.
Now, I like some of the Rockies. After 4, 5, and all that other stuff, no. But Rockies 1 through 4, yeah. Ali.
Of course.
The Blind Side.
Oh, my God.
With Sandra Bullock.
I forgot
that
about
was a great
one.
movie.
Yes.
Old school movie, Cornbread Earl and Me. Do you remember that movie?
Oh, yeah. They killed Cornbread. Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Samori Wilson. He's the one that picked that one.
Yeah.
Any Given Sunday.
LL Cool J.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good football movie. Lawrence Taylor was in that movie. So with the Giants, I had to like.
Yeah, that's
but it was a realistic movie, I thought.
Yeah. I like sports movies.
Did you see He Got Game?
Is that with Denzel Washington?
It is with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Spike Lee movie.
That. Yeah, that
and
was.
And with Ray Allen.
Yeah, that was a good one. Classic.
The Mighty Ducks. It's a hockey movie with Emilio Estevez.
Yes, I forgot about that one. That is a good one.
What about Rudy?
I never
about
heard of
Notre
Rudy.
Dame. Unsung kid who was the shortest player.
He really wanted to go to Notre Dame.
Okay, now there's some real Hollywood with that because it's not all the way factual, but it was a very good movie.
I remember
Any
that.
underdog, they're Rudy.
Yeah.
Glory Road.
I never heard of that one.
Glory Road is a college basketball movie.
Oh, okay.
It was good. I didn't see it, but I heard it was very good.
Yeah.
The Natural. It's a baseball movie with Robert Redford. Came out in the 70s.
Never heard of it.
And Varsity Blues.
I heard of that.
That was a good football movie.
Good football movie.
So those are some good sports movies that were thrown out there. And then, you know what? We're going to have to spend a day just picking some good sports movies to watch. And
just watching them, binge watching that. Now, that's a good way to get me to like sports a little bit more.
Well, in honor of Hollywood's biggest night, we've compiled our own sports Oscars.
Let's do this.
Okay. Now, this show will set a ratings record for February sweeps.
Yes.
These nominees rocked out from February 2016 to February 2017. Okay? The nominees for Best Actor or Male Athlete.
Usain Bolt, fastest man alive.
All right. Mike Trout, outfielder, Los Angeles Angels, 2016 American League MVP.
Tom Brady, quarterback, New England Patriots, Super Bowl 51 champion and MVP. LeBron James, Ford, Cleveland Cavaliers, 2016 NBA Finals and MVP.
And then there's Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors, who was the regular season MVP.
And the winner is Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, gold medal in the 100, the 200, and the 4x1 at the Rio Games last summer. He defended his title in all of these events.
All right.
So now let's do Best Actress or Female Athlete.
Maya Moore, guard, Minnesota Lynx 2016 Olympic gold medalist, played in the WNBA Finals.
Serena Williams, 2016 Wimbledon champion and 2017 Australian Open champion.
Simone Biles, 4 gold, 1 silver, 2016 Olympics.
Katie Ledecky, 4 gold, 1 silver, swimmer at the 2016 Summer Olympics. And Nneka Ogwumike, WNBA MVP and WNBA World Champion. The winner, Katie Ledecky, gold medalist, 200-meter freestyle, 400-meter freestyle, which she set a world record, 800-meter freestyle, another world record, and a gold in the 4x200-meter freestyle relay. Her silver medal, the 4x100-meter freestyle relay. Best director or head coach, Bill Belichick, New England Patriots. Gino Auriemma, UConn Lady Huskies women's basketball.
Nick Saban, Alabama football. Steve Kerr, Golden State Warriors.
Joe Madden, manager, Chicago Cubs.
And the winner is Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick, Super Bowl 51 head coach, led his Patriots to the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Best pitcher or team.
UConn Lady Huskies.
2016 NCAA Women's College Basketball National Champions. The Chicago Cubs. 2016 World Series champions.
New England Patriots.
Super Bowl 51 champions. The Cleveland Cavaliers. 2015-16 NBA champions.
Northwest Missouri State.
2016 Division II College Football National Champions.
And the winner is UConn Lady Huskies
on a 100-plus game winning streak and strongly defending their national title. All right, let's put a bow on the FIS World Alpine Skiing Championship from beautiful St. Moritz, Switzerland.
Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. It was amazing.
And every image that was shown on TV is like a postcard shot.
That is so true.
Those
I
mountains
never thought about
look
that.
so beautiful.
It does. And I bet you that air quality is just off the chart.
Yeah, so the big winners for the World Skiing Championship, Austria's Marcel Hirscher and American Michaela Schifrin, straight out of Vail, Colorado. Shout outs to our peoples in the Rocky Mountains.
And they both did that because, you know, that crowd noise can go against you or for you. You know, you got to be able to zone out when needed.
You do. And they did their thing. Now, Hirscher, this is his 4th world title.
Cool.
2nd in the slalom. And it was a close race. He beat out fellow countryman Manuel Feller.
Wow.
But our girl, Schifrin, is the first woman in 78 years to three-peat as world champion.
Yes. And you know what? I thought it was cool when she said to the reporter, today is my day and not yours. That's what she said about her competitors.
It's confidence.
Yes. I mean, love it.
You're a 3-time champion.
Yeah.
Why not next year make it 4 and the year after that make it 5?
Right. And that confidence was definitely seen as she was going in and out. Oh,
when you're watching some skiing, because was this your first time really watching skiing?
It was my first time. And I thought it was really cool. And the speed and the how they got to lean in, lean out. I was like, wow.
Would you go skiing? If we could go to Switzerland, would you go?
No.
Oh, we don't even have to go to Switzerland to go skiing.
I go and drink some hot cocoa and look cute.
You know you can get on the bunny slope. Now, Schifrin wouldn't join you on the bunny slope, but you can get on the bunny slope. That's the beginner's level for skiing.
No, but do they have like a snowman pit where you go and make some snowman? That I do that all day.
I'm sure that there is one that's there.
Then, yeah.
I mean, all the mountains that are here, we can go to Colorado. We can go up to in Pennsylvania, wherever, Utah. There's a lot of mountains where you can go skiing, even upstate New York.
We could do the bunny slope. We could crawl up it and then just slide down it without some skis.
Well, maybe you can be the world champion in the bunny slope.
Yeah.
But shout outs to Marcel Hischer and Michaela Schifrin, 2017 FIS World Alpine Skiing Champions.
At Married to the Game, we aim to separate ourselves from the rest with compelling stories which go beyond the box score.
Today's installment of Beyond the Box Score sheds light on sports in Kansas City and how the shadow of one team's cultural significance still looms over the city long after their playing days. Kansas City has a rich tradition of great music, barbecue, and sports. Chiefs fans pack Arrowhead Stadium on Sundays in the fall, and the Royals are a fixture during the spring and summer months. However, perhaps the signature franchise in Kansas City are the Monarchs of the Negro Leagues. Now, last weekend, the Missouri Mavericks of the East Coast Hockey League, that's a minor league team, they beat Quad City 2-1.
Okay, that's nice, but the real story is the team's dress code.
Absolutely. The Mavericks, a hockey team, mind you, sported the Kansas City Monarchs Negro League baseball jerseys. Now let's listen to what Brent Thiessen, general manager of the team, had to say about this gesture.
Well, you know what? This was something that we came in our office. We came up with. We wanted to do something different, and we figured this is a great opportunity with the anniversary of the 1942 Monarchs championship team to really celebrate what they've done and what they've meant. Really breaking down barriers in Kansas City as far as bringing rich tradition here, and this was real unique for us.
Wow, now that was amazing and such an honor. And the coaching staff also wore Monarchs gear. And the players' helmets and the goalie masks rep the Monarchs too. It was awesome.
That's a great fashion statement that they had. They looked sharp. And the Kansas City Monarchs are just a legendary franchise.
Right.
They're like the Yankees of the Negro Leagues as far as winning championships. Yeah. So for this diamond celebration for 75 years from that 1942 team, and for a hockey club to sport
a baseball.
Yes, I could see now the Royals. I can see them doing something. They do it all the time, and I can see them having a celebration for the Monarchs when baseball season comes this summer. But you wouldn't think that a hockey club would do this.
It's something that was different, and I've much respect. And
it definitely helps spread the word and sharing the knowledge of the great Negro Leagues and just that tradition. The Negro League Museum is in Kansas City, Missouri, and we know Kansas City. It's a great town. I've never been there. Want to go? Got some family out there.
Yeah,
got some good barbecue ribs.
They do.
And so this just adds on to the pageantry and the legacy that's out there.
And just for them to take that moment to reflect about the contribution that they gave is just awesome.
That's a great way to bridge the gap from the past to the present. And the Missouri Mavericks have new fans in us here at Married to the Game.
For sure.
Well, the clock's hit 000, and that's all the time we have today. It's been a thin slice of heaven chilling here with you. Now, be sure to follow us on Twitter. That's at Married to Game 1, the number 2 and the number 1. And like our Facebook page, Married to the Game. We'll catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.
Married to the Game was written by Rory Sharrock and Lakita Sharrock. The podcast was mixed and produced by Traxa Taylor. Marketing and press details are courtesy of Joseph Bonner of iCast Media.